Hi, this is Dave Mast for HolmesCountyTicket.com. Welcome to Ticket TV, driven by Village Motors. We're joined in the studio today by Hiland Ladyhawks head coach Dave Schalbach. Dave, welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
All right, Dave. Now, with Classic in the Country 11 coming up, I think everybody knows that there's going to be loads of great girls basketball being played at the Perry Reese Center over Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. But let's talk a little bit about the preparation that goes into that beforehand. I know that it takes a lot of hands to make this thing work that goes well beyond just you and Tom and the few heads of the system there.
We do. We got great help throughout. We've really tried to put key people in charge of a lot of the key areas. Naomi Troyer, if you've been there, you know the food is fantastic. It's kind of the talk of the town that weekend, and she takes care, and she's already working to get a lot of volunteers, a lot of food donations, but just does a fantastic job with that. We also feed 800 players that weekend, and so Mary Beachy takes care of the cafeteria and feeding all those kids, and that takes about 100 volunteers up there. And then I have about another 200 to 250 volunteers that help just with the event, from team host to official host to cleanup crews. And we just try and keep somebody in each one of those areas to organize and to get their groups together and supplies and whatever they might need. So it's quite the task, but we enjoy it. It should be a great weekend.
Now, there is a lot that goes into this weekend aside from just basketball. You guys really go out of your way to make this weekend a lot about entertainment for the people as a whole, as an entire package, really for the whole family. Talk a little bit about all the other extraneous things that go on aside from just the basketball.
We have an entertainment team that performs or does something at every timeout, at the quarters and at the half times and between games, just to keep people entertained. Esther Mass does a great job with that. She's been doing it, I think, for 8 years now. It's a lot of fun. We have cow milking contests, and you're going to just have to show up. Esther does something new and different every year, and really keeps the day going. You know, with 7 games, someone can show up and be entertained and sit there for quite a few hours, get something great to eat, and be entertained at every halftime.
And if you're not watching basketball, you guys also do a good job of promoting area businesses and some of the shops and eateries and different places around the area, the community here. And they also play a big part in this, don't they?
They do. We couldn't run the event without our sponsors. We have 75 sponsors again this year, including our marquee sponsor is Kaufman Realty and Auctions this year. They're doing a great job doing a lot of promotion of the event, and along with Facebook and Twitter and some different things, they're going to be involved there as well. But then just financially, a lot of the businesses do support us so that we can promote the event as much as we do, and we're excited about that. And then Under Armour, our national sponsor, is involved again, and they're going to do a good job of just with a national presence. So couldn't run it without our volunteers and our sponsors.
And this thing truly has grown into something huge. I mean, you guys are pretty recognized as one of the greatest high school girls, not just high school girls, but high school sporting venues with this kind of a showcase style in the nation.
It's interesting. Tom Jenkins called me this morning and just mentioned that yesterday he'd gotten a call from Tennessee, and they're going to be in on Sunday to watch a number of games. And we're definitely on the radar of the major college programs. We should have 200 colleges in attendance again, and that's always fun for our fans to take a peek up in the college section and see who's arriving or check the college board. And great for Ohio girls basketball. They just we've had a lot of college scholarships earned at the event, and I'm sure that's going to happen again.
Absolutely. There is some outstanding basketball being played at the Classic. Now, you're busy promoting this thing all weekend, and you're kind of instrumental in getting the thing up and running and making sure it runs smoothly. You also have to play 2 games during this weekend, which makes it especially tough on you as a head coach to worry about your games as well as how the weekend's running. How do you put all that together and make that happen?
I enjoy the weekend. I try and learn to kind of soak it in. Everything just runs so smoothly anymore with so many of our people have been volunteering in the same spots for 10 years that I hate to admit it, but surprisingly that weekend I have been able to just be a coach, be a fan, watch a lot. Of course, there's always a few fires I need to put out, but my staff does a great job. We try and prepare the kids that week for what's coming, and but two great opponents again. We'll try and be prepared for them by mid-afternoon of both those days. I'll stick the coach hat on and enjoy coaching our groups again this year.
Yeah, without a doubt, there's so many teams that look forward to this weekend. As coaches, you get to kind of square off against teams that you know will be great competition for you. The fans get 20 great games of basketball, finished off with your Lady Hawks playing in that final 20th game. Just an all-around great weekend of food, basketball, fun, entertainment. I mean, you name it, you kind of get it at the Classic, don't you?
Well, and one of the reasons we started the event was for the fact that a lot of the great programs in the state could get a great measuring stick halfway through the year or 3/4 of the way through the year. And my guess is we've got 3 or 4 state champions at the event again. And if you're a basketball junkie, it's definitely the place to be in the middle of January.
No better place. Even if it's whether it's 10 degrees or 30 degrees, snow on the ground or not, it's a heartwarming place inside the Reese Center, isn't it?
It is. I mean, we got lots of hotels in the area. Some of them are starting to get filled up, but I think if you want to be here, we can find a place for you to stay.
All right. We invite you to join us at the Classic in the Country 11 over Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. It should be an exciting weekend of basketball and activity and just a good time to fellowship. Dave, thanks for joining us here today.
Great to be here.
All right. For Dave Schalbach, I'm Dave Mast. Thanks for joining us.